God, God. Suddenly his throat is deciding to kill me. That's very mean of him. He should not do that while I'm trying to start something. Let's wait a second for everything to load so I can actually see if this is starting or if we're just sitting here and talking to the void. I mean, you know, talking to the void can be fun in its own right, but I would much rather prefer to actually be live. Yes, so let's set everything up under the assumption that it does and post shit everywhere because we can. Bam! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a row. Should get a prize for that, shouldn't I? Oh, I don't have time to think about that. I have to post shit everywhere. Now I have this out of the way, I have that out of the way. Everything should be starting, so we can probably change things around. Yes, we can. Now then. To no one's surprise, it's the next entry in the Armored Core series. Because, well, max moving like tanks is okay, but because of the sheer amount of annoyance that Armored Core 2 is, Armored Core 3 is a huge improvement in many regards, while keeping the basic concept going. It's a fun game, and we're gonna play this. Also, I might be sounding a bit out of it, because we had an official job that involved drinking today, and much as I hate it, alcohol will have its effect on your body, no matter what. Now, let's watch the intro, and let me say welcome to this nice little stream of ours. Armored Core 3 it is. Armored Core 3. I remember playing with this a lot more than Armored Core 2. Mostly because it works a lot better with, you know, actually analog sticks. I'm sorry to say that. It's one of the main reasons I enjoy this a lot more. I have all of the titles of the Armored Core 3. There's that in-between one, and then there's the Last Raven, I think. I played all of them a bit. Can't say I beat any of them. Not really the kind of game you beat, per se. It's a game you play around with, play a few missions, get some credits, get some upgrades, and then continue playing, basically. Most of the entrants actually were restarts of the series, so starting with a new setting, basically. The original setting of Armored Core and was completely screwed over when Armored Core 3, Armored Core 2 came around and changed it to a more sci-fi setting with the Mars thing. And Armored Core 3 basically continued, starting another new story. Each of them have either spin-offs or sequels that kind of continue the story, and you usually can load your ACs into the new ones, which is kind of cool. But Armored Core 2 suffers from the effect that it's still pretty much made for controls with the D-pad instead of the analog stick in mind. Armored Core 3 does better, and while I do have Armored Core 4, I don't remember playing it, so there's that. But yeah, this one is a lot more playable, so we will actually have some fun with this. I can assure you that, at least as far as the early missions goes. I did kind of try if it actually runs like I wanted to beforehand. It did. I played one mission, it was like, yes, very good. But let's just say this is probably not going to become a staple. I like to keep some special things just, you know, just in the back of my mind. Just sitting around. Oh yeah, really heavy with a massive amount of missiles and stuff. In the end, you can say the Armored Core series does get the idea of mechs pretty well across, actually. So they're heavy, and they're basically tanks on bipedal systems, which is an idiotic idea to start off. But it's fun. It is fun concept playing with mechs. No one would ever develop them. They're idiotic. Okay. Let's see. Sound max. Everything max. Normal, normal, normal. Give me some vibration. Not that it actually works. And we go for the same name again. But technically, if you play them actually through, you can import your save game into the next sequel. Which is fun and dandy. I do think they kind of fucked it up at the end though, because at one point they kind of focused on the online part, and it's kind of not how this works. At least not for me, it does. Oh well. You just put me... Yeah, asshole. Okay, game, don't do that. I would ask you very nicely. The olden things are the best things. Yes, I am one of the old ones. I thought I could do the button press, right? That was my mistake.
One entity ruled the world. It was simply called the Controller.
See? Completely new story.
The Controller handled the major decisions of everyone's life.
Yay!
People took it for granted that the Controller would handle every aspect of their lives for them. Under the rule of the Controller, people lived safe yet uninspired lives of a promised prosperity.
Sounds pretty well for most people, actually.
On, several powerful factors known as corporations came on the scene.
And once again, it's corporations. Megacorps, dystopia.
The corporations waged war upon each other. The Controller even manipulated the corporations' war.
To no but surprise, of course.
All was going according to the plans of the Controller, but somehow the forces of chaos began to rise.
As is us, we are the greatest. Of course, the game is starting just like the other one. You're just gonna get thrown into a fucking battle. Because that's what From Software calls a tutorial. You have no idea, you have not even access to the screen where you actually change your settings for controllers. And like how you control things. At least not the scheme and stuff. You're just gonna get thrown in like, learn it, bitch.
Your objective is to eliminate all forces occupying the city.
I remember that threw me off a lot back in the past, but well, nowadays.
Targets are battle MTs.
Yeah, that's one way of saying it. They're not ACs though, so not a problem. Also, we get an assistant. It introduces another system that this game has actually. Pretty sweet deal. You can basically pay in before a mission to get assistance. Pretty sweet deal if you ask me. Basically, it's to make sure that you idiot don't, you know, lose your life. Oh yeah, this feels so much better. Oh, this feels so much better. Oh yes. Thank you, game. Of course, the thing still moves like a tank. It is a royal tank, if you think about it. Now, come on. The problem is, of course, the lock changes around easily enough, which makes it a bit difficult. But you can basically do a lot better in this one. Just by applying, actually, movement. Which makes it a lot better. Also, of course, your radar works through buildings, which, of course, as in the last part, basically, makes it a lot easier. You do have to kind of watch to not get stuck. It's easy to get stuck in this one, as it should be. You are quite literally piloting a giant fucking mech. What were you expecting is the basic question. Oh, no. At the moment we only have a little basic rifle and a little basic bitch rocket launcher. Shit, I missed. But at least as long as I don't have any forward move, drive, whatever. It shouldn't really kill my movement. Nice.
All enemy units destroyed.
With minimal damage.
Not bad for a newcomer.
Yeah, I do remember fondly that FromSoft has a way with tutorials. They like to throw you just in, but I think at least in Dark Souls, Demon Souls, whatever. You could at least, you know, have a look at the basic good bitch controls before you get thrown into the thick of things. Not so much luck in the Armored Core series. They just expect you to learn on the fucking fly. He's a sink or swim, basically. I like the concept. Well, I liked it back then. Not so much nowadays, though. Oh, then. The basic system is the same as before. You have the arena mode, where you fight against actually ACs. You have the mission mode, where you do simple missions to gain money. From Lane Mayers. Welcome, Raven. Good day, Raven. Let me take a moment to introduce myself. My name is Lane Mayers, and I'll be acting as your Global Cortex Liaison Representative. I'm sure you're aware, Global Cortex, blah blah blah, business, blah blah blah. The firm makes its money by hiring on Ravens. Okay, so basically you hire the Ravens and then you hire us out. Getcha. In the role as intermediary, we arrange mission assignments. Good. The mission assignments you choose to accept. That's up to me. I'm a contractor, basically. Getcha. Yeah. Gonna be nice working with you. Number 0824/FK3200. Send up the controller. Wishes to notify citizens blah blah of their authentication as a Raven, which includes the right to operate ACs in support of activities registered through Global Cortex. Be in mind that your actions will, while holding this position, must, at all times, adhere to the laws set in place for maintaining order. Reports of any questionable activities will result in your immediate dismissal and the revoking of all rights and privileges associated with being a Raven. So basically, you're saying if I blow shit up that I'm not supposed to blow up, you're gonna take a Raven from me. Let's save him later. Yes, we did in the last time. Oh yeah, that one. That's the one I actually did a while ago. Now, in this case, we start with a 0 in the way of monies, which means we need to earn money quickly. And there are not many missions, to be precise, and an employee standoff, which we're gonna do first. Sounds reasonable.
A group of employees, unhappy about our decision to shut down the Zardan weapons factory, have taken over control.
Well, that sounds
They've
bad.
modified the factory's MTs for combat and are using them to keep the demolition team at bay. Remove them from the premises immediately.
Easy enough.
Closing the factory was a difficult decision, but had to be done in order to accommodate the need for more housing. Every day we are delayed is costing huge sums of money.
Yeah, it's always about the
We're
money, isn't
sending
it?
you in to end the standoff and get the project back on track. Eliminate all targets in the factory.
Aye, aye, boss. I'm a strike breaker. Yeah, this is the consort select option. Basically, you see I have funds, 6,000 in this case, and that allows me to hire help. You see the cost and you see what I can do. I can basically get something like this, almost an AC. And some basic bitch help, basically, along the way. Honestly, for the oil missions, excuse me, better to do them yourself and get the extra funding to your own bank account, because you need money. The first goal should be to buy a better basic bitch weapon. As in a better basic bitch,
Stick to the plan. Those MTs are no
a better basic bitch rifle and a better basic bitch rocket launcher.
They send in a Raven.
Na 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 na. As you can kind of tell, they are not meant to be really dangerous enemies. They're meant to be, you know, fodder for your career, basically. Which is precisely the role they're going to serve. Of course, your lock-on range is pathetic, to put it mildly. But some basic bitch striping is also enough to avoid them, so, you know. Your complaints are kinda invalid. And at worst, you can of course use your little booster to move most profoundly out of the way, if you so desire, that is. As I said, you also have the basic bitch general small missile launcher, which you
That's all of them.
want to get rid of basically immediately.
Objective achieved.
Yeah, but yeah, this feels a lot better. Actually feels like somebody designed this game around the idea that you would have an analog stick, which you can actually move your AC unit with. That helps a lot, to put it mildly. I think also the right control stick can be used to move the camera, I think, in this one, or is that the next one? As in, you know, the sequel. I don't remember immediately, but it could be. Ah, new mail. Crest. Oh, thanks. Good work, Raven. We appreciate your help. If your factory jobs have to be sacrificed for the greater good of society, then so be it. I'm pretty sure the workers will actually somewhat disagree. It's a harsh reality, but the decision to redevelop Sector 303 was made by the controller. We aren't about to stand in the way. Sincerely hope that you will continue to assist us to maintain all of this nonsense. Since its inception, layout has been governed by the controller, a complex and extremely powerful AI computer system. Needless to say, the importance of the controller's existence is hard to deny. All aspects of life for those living in layout are managed and maintained by the controller. However, there seems to be some discontent among layout's population. The number of uprisings have increased in recent years. Perhaps the very system that is layout is coming apart. We died today. Did so because they resisted the controller, but I still can't help feeling sorry for them. Me too, actually. It's a fucking tough job being some grunt and getting fucked for reasons far beyond your control. Okay, let's stay in this district. We have defended the arena. I remember this mission to be cancer. Well, some cancer. Secure the mine. Empties 21, so 21 of the small ones.
We'd like you to execute an attack on the Grand Mining Facility. Kisaragi has played a leading role in the mine's operation and just recently uncovered a rich vein of rare metal ore.
I see.
Needless to say, the ore has considerable value and we're unwilling to allow Kisaragi to corner the market. After consultation with other corporations, it was decided that the mine's resources are to be equally distributed and that we, Mirage, will take over its day-to-day operations. However, although Kisaragi agreed to this, they continue to mine the ore and we want to avoid damage to the mine and its assets. But all Kisaragi personnel...
Okay. Easy enough job. Now, once again, we're going to save the money of any consorts and are going in, well, naked, but not unarmed. And naked is also kind of wrong because we're kind of sitting in a fucking huge machine. But those are basically just annoying to an AC unit like my own. Even my basic bitch AC unit is like, you really wanna attack me? No, time to use my... basic bitch rockets to do some damage. Now, when you have to deal with something like this where you have a line in the way, it's actually easier to use your basic bitch as rockets when you're flying. Because otherwise you will end up in a troublesome situation. Now then, there's one enemy pretty much smack dab behind that gate. So what you want to do is go in there. Shoot. And smack them in the head most profoundly. Okay, I missed that one. I mean, they're still not gonna do any reasonable amount of damage, so I'm not too worried, to put it mildly. Because mostly, you know, they might be basic bitch weaponry, but my enemies are not ACs or anything, so even if I go in a bit aggressive, that's going to really do is make my battle a bit shorter. It does kind of feel like the blade is basically, well, a weapon of choice if you want to do massive amount of damage immediately. But it's really hard to actually control that one right, so I guess it depends on your playstyle a bit and your expertise with the controls. I know, this is basically just based around the left control, isn't it? Yes. Not even surprised at this point. Either surprised nor disappointed. Ouch. Damn. Little AC unit, what were you doing there? Macy unit just decided to fly. How direct input. Okay, let's deal with the ones that can actually hit me. Don't forget, we have to pay for the repairs, so, you know, there's good reason to not outright be annoying.
Destruction of all enemy targets confirmed. Great work, Raven.
True. Indeed. See, this plays a lot better, which makes this sort of mission a lot easier on my personal mind. I do kind of need to check something for a second, so give me basically just that, a second. Yes, you are working and you're working. Okay, as you can see, we did gain 11,000 as the reward. We get the 6,000 additional because we didn't use any of the consorts, and we lost ammunition and repair. And a special deduction of minus 1,400 for some bloody fucking reason. Probably because we destroyed some property of them. It's kind of what you have to watch out for. What does the mail say? Mirage, nice job for a newcomer. We hope we can count on your continued support. This notion that they are the controller circuit representative is becoming intolerable. Layout has matured, and it's time to forge ahead to the next level. We here at Mirage are prepared to make that happen, Raven. It's time to make a decision. Confident to make the right one. Basically, everyone wants to hire you and mean that you want to be on the right side of history, don't you? Now, the next mission we have is, yeah, defend the arena. You can't avoid that one.
Information has come to light regarding a possible terrorist attack on Global Cortex interests. The instigators have yet to be revealed, but there is no mistaking their intentions. As far as we know, they plan to disable one of our arena facilities and force the cancellation of an upcoming. An overwhelming show of force must be brought to bear so that our response isn't misinterpreted. Due to our stance on this matter, your reward will...
So basically, the more I destroy, the more money I get. Getcha. Oh, this is gonna be some wave-style nonsense, isn't it? Pain in the ass. There's a one good way of saying it.
There are more than we expected. Be careful.
How many rockets does it take to get the big ones out of the picture? 3 rockets, eh? That's a lot. 2 for the small ones, 2 for the small ones. Okay, my rocket detection thingy destroys one of them. At the very least. Okay, now I have to deal with 2 of them. It's too much for my rocket system. Because you do have something like decoys and stuff going on to destroy enemy rockets. Wait, little one. We don't want to be here, necessarily. I hate that the blade always forces you to go forwards. Really makes me feel trapped in my movements. Would you please not? Still stuck with the blade.
Looks like you could use a hand.
Oh yeah, this gun is going to come along to help me now, isn't he? Well, help. He's just going to steal my kills, basically.
AC Guernica identified.
Well, his job is basically to help your poor young self. So that you don't actually die on your first little, you know, arena bout. Problem is that also means he's reducing the number of kills you can get, which is a pain. Last minute evade, bitch. Also, let's not forget rockets and the stuff. They actually cost money. Everything costs money in this game, basically. It is, well, you are basically, well, a contractor, which means you're, of course, you know, paying out of your own pocket every of your expenses, including, of course, your missiles. Amongst, of course, other things. Pretty understandable when you think about it, but still a bit annoying. And then turning around again, hello little one, you will die now. Usually I'm not much a fan of the blade weapon because, well, let's be honest here, it sucks. Most brutally.
Perhaps we'll work together again.
Yeah, kinda you have to go through this one mission. I remember that much.
Objective achieved.
Alright, we should have enough money to get ourselves a better rifle at least. Oh, also I think this is the one that actually didn't hit the auto compare in menu. Maybe I should actually try to buy something. If memory serves me correctly in this particular remembrance. Oops. Mail is where I wanted to go. You're quite a pilot, Raven. I like your style. We make a good team, and hopefully we'll have a chance to work together again. Good house. Guide us. Good house indeed. Garage. Okay, first let's paint ourselves. Glorious gold. Desert yellow. Yeah, let's go for royal purple in this particular case. I do... yeah, emblems. What do we have in emblems? The blue cats. They look kinda neat. We are now known as the blue cats. Means we need to change our color scheme to fit that. Yeah, cold blue is gonna be the color. Mostly because of our emblem. I have just decided so. Now then, let's go and buy ourselves a weapon. Okay, let's see here. Range 600, 29,000. Attack power 290, number of ammo 220. It would be an improvement. I mean, there are fast-firing weapons, but they are not that useful. Then there's stuff like that, but... the attack power is nice. 1,400. Range, not so much. Range 900. Handheld rocket launcher. Has some neat weapons here. The problem is, even if your weapon range is amazing, if your sensor range is fucking nonsense, you can't get shit. That should help us rather greatly. First, let's actually build that in. Okay, this gives me more weight, of course. The energy drain gets worse. Yes, it does. Attack power goes up a lot, a number of ammo goes up a bit, and my range improves from 465 to 600. I think we can reasonably sell this one. Okay, let's see if we can actually buy ourselves. Where would that actually be? Back unit? Locks. Mid-size and locks to max. That would be amazing. Okay, let's save for this one. For a new rifle, we should have an easier time doing the first few quests, I think. So I hope. What do we have here? We have escort transport for 15,000.
A bomb has been planted on one of our transport vehicles traveling the A24 superhighway. The bomb is designed to explode if the transport decelerates.
Oh, it's speed,
so
isn't
we'll
it?
have to defuse it on the fly. We're clearing the highway and redirecting the transport to a remote area. But a contingent of please ensure that the transport reaches our bomb disposal team without incident. Be aware that if the transport comes into contact with anything.
Okay, I get it. Basically, make sure that your transport thingy does not get in contact with, well, any enemy forces.
Raven, get moving. Clear a path for the transport.
I'd very much like to do that.
System engaged.
Okay, first let's try to get in front of our protection goal.
Raven, clear a path for me.
Oh, I will, don't you worry about that. Nothing to worry about. Also, let's actually make sure that we stamp everything we can, because I think you can, yeah, can crush those things. Also, no reason to waste any high-class ammunition on, you know, basic bitch enemies. It's probably a good idea to crush all of the potential vehicles in the way. Because I do remember that things can get a bit finicky. Oops, like my camera control. That's sort of finicky. Bam, 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 bam. Autocorrect, nice gun. I do love myself the guns that they do autocorrect. Means that you at least don't have to worry too much about any nonsense. Okay, we do manage to take down one missile sometimes. Okay, assuming the control is the enemy is dead and our friend is still moving, that should mean that he should arrive here shortly and safely. That's the thing. This is most definitively a thing. A thing that you have to manually end, actually. Kinda cool because you can absolutely overload and go for power overboost. Really only useful in the arena if memory serves. Also, it drives your heat up like a bitch. That's putting it mildly. Well then, you will not even get a single solitary scratch on you, little one. Of course, the best way to cool down the thing is to actually stay still and not do shit. And, well, of course, don't use your boosters and stuff. Kinda obvious, I know, but I know it works. Works very well. Not leaving the area, mind you. Just standing here, nice and easy.
We'll take over from here.
Nice.
Good job, Raven.
No, I'm doing very good.
I'm saved.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Objective achieved.
I know. I'm just that good. Well, no, actually, Armored Core 3 is a lot more nice when actually introducing you to missions. Basically, it's not murdering you outright for being an idiot. Which is honestly more than you can ask for. Okay, one more mission and we should have enough money for that thing. Disable the nerve gas generators and destroy all enemy forces.
The factory we had to clear out the other day has been reoccupied. Apparently, the rebellion spread further than we thought.
Sounds bad.
Those holding it are threatening to release a deadly nerve toxin if the factory's closure isn't halted. The deadline to meet their demands is soon approaching. Their resolve leads us to believe that one of the other corporations is manipulating the situation. A peaceful resolution. Your objective is twofold. Disable the nerve gas.
I mean, sounds good enough. Go in, murder some things.
System engaged.
There are 4 generators spaced throughout the factory. Get moving.
Okay, I actually have a mission timer in this case. That's something to remember. Okay, how do I disable them? Do I just get close to them and that's enough?
Target disabled. There are 3 left.
Okay. I get how we're playing this. Get close, use the action weapon, disable. And I turn around to deal with the next enemies. I mean, I do wonder how it's with the time. Kinda depends on how big the area actually is.
Target disabled. 2 more to go.
Boom, landed. Execute. How should order the rest of them? Still on the fucking rockets. Bit of a nuisance, put it mildly. Shit. But technically speaking, the AC units have very much improved target finding thingy, comparatively speaking to, you know, your more average normal unit.
Target disabled.
Mostly because they actually built from the ground up to, you know, be weapons, and not also, you know, serve as fucking tools. Bit of a difference, that one. Means my weapon autocorrects its path, if it has a good solid lock on it is.
Objective achieved. Good work.
Yeah, I would say so.
Objective achieved.
Nice. Solid victory on all sides. Let's see what our employee has to say about it. Yeah, whooping 9,000, eh? That ain't much. But hey, it should at least mean that we can buy ourselves a nice little missile launcher, can't we not? That's a big unit, isn't it? No, no, which one was I aiming for? Mid-size 2 max lock. Yeah, this one. Oh, it's tempting. No, it's true. We're gonna buy. Yeah, it puts more weight on us. My ammunition goes down, but it shouldn't really be much of a problem. Let's see here. We have defend the testing grounds. One bomber. Destroy the bomber. That sounds like it's gonna be a pain of a mission. Defend Nairo Bridge. Enemy forces empty unknown number. Objective destroy all enemy forces. For 13,000.
Nair Bridge, a work in progress, has been seized by forces threatening to destroy it. The project is one of great importance, literally bridging the gap that has impeded trade between the two neighboring districts. Those holding the bridge are thought to be part of a smuggling ring that has benefited from the city. The smugglers disguised themselves as bridge workers and commandeered their MTs. The bridge's construction was
We shall accept this mission. And destroy everything that stands in the way. Sounds easy enough. Although, if it's a bridge, there's probably gonna be gaps in the ground.
A Raven. I guess they decided to ignore our warning.
Well, yeah. What were you expecting?
Squad, I want this AC turned into scrap.
They don't really seem equipped for the situation.
System engaged.
There isn't much room to maneuver. Watch your footing.
We'll kinda have to. Okay, why am I not hitting them? I guess this is gonna work better on you anyway. Is there some solid ground down there? Because it sure as hell doesn't seem like it. Are you incapable of actually hitting it? Okay, so when we actually hit, we actually do some damage. We just don't hit that often. I would assume that this angle is actually pretty damn well, but apparently not so much. Hello there. Me, your friendly neighborhood. AC unit. Okay, but what happened there to my blade? Something happened there to my blade.
Objective achieved.
Okay, the launcher is not bad, but at this range he sucks ass, doesn't he? I need to remember that. Because, well, that's basically how you learn how your parts work. I really would need to have a better log-on range. What we get for that? It's just that. Where actually would that one be? It's not the arm units. Actually, let's just go into the assembly and see what that counts at. Okay, back unit L. And it's probably in this list. Dual pursuit missile launchers. They cost an ass lot of money. A high-performance shoulder radar. Launches 2 carries for high explosives, small rockets. Shoulder-mounted laser cannon. Rapid-fire pulse cannon. High performance shoulder radar. Radar range 890, energy drain is a bit higher. Okay, how much do it cost? 28,000. If I sell my radar now, I might be able to afford that. Or I won't. Okay, let's do one more mission and get the money for a nice radar, because otherwise I think my new rocket launch here is not going to work as that well. Do we have an easy mission? Defend the monorail. Sounds like a pain. The other one is rescue the survey team. Oh boy.
The survey team we infiltrated into Mirage's research facility. They're doing what they can to hold out, but the odds aren't in their favor. Mirage's forces will do their best to...
Okay. Usually rescue and defend missions are sucky. That's putting it mildly.
System engaged.
Survey team needs assistance.
Very nice way of putting it, I'd say.
Move it! We need help now!
I am moving it, you'd be surprised. Sadly, I'm not made of fucking fuel. How do I open this? I just jump above it. Can't fit in there. I don't really see any other way. Oh, is this a repeat of the first mission? I mean, I swear to God, this looks like a fucking control system. Where's the control system?
Raven, cover us!
I'm trying, you know.
Survey team identified. Make sure they get to the escape point.
Over there!
Try my bestest, you little bitches. What do you mean for it? The last few meters. Come on, that's just bullshit. How freaking fragile were those little assholes? Apparently very. I shall remember that for the future. As in, not the sort of mission I wanna take. Generally speaking, not the sort of mission I wanna take. Okay, that sounds like an easy job.
Encountered a security breach involving the computer system and our weapon. They're using MTs to make their escape and are...
Okay. The point is I have to destroy something. I getcha. I can get behind that at least.
System engaged.
Okay, why do you start me off in such an annoying way?
Gates between different levels are locked. I can't open them from here.
The airborne MTs control the gate locks. Destroy them.
Okay, where's the gate? It doesn't really seem clear you have built a freaking gate that is huge enough for me. Look. Get this way. Turning this is such a pain in the ass though. I mean, this sort of area is really not built for me. That should be rather obvious.
Careful, that's the power supply for the lights.
I'm an SC unit, you bitch. Do you think I care? I'm sitting in the darkness. I mean, I have fucking radar. I shouldn't really care. Really shouldn't. Also, this area is clearly not meant to be traversed by people like me. Okay, this weapon is definitely not the best for sniping, put it mildly.
Enemy unit destroyed.
And destroy you too. New. Okay, we're moving down, so... How many more levels do I need to go? Also, I'm pretty sure my little vertical launcher is probably not worth shit in this area.
I'm here.
Oh, look at that, I'm getting some help. Yeah, I kind of figured. For something that launches straight up is really not good at this.
All enemy units destroyed. Good job.
I probably hope so. Also, I'm running out of fucking ammunition.
Pilot Raven.
Ah, look at its smooth movements. Really wish I could do that.
Objective achieved.
But I really need a better radar. Also, indoor maps are surprisingly bad for upwards rocket launchers. As I just figured out. Good to know. Still think I'm so much short, money-wise. Pain in the ass. Let's do one more mission so we actually have the fucking money to board it. Fucking radar thingy. Set demolition charges. Let the bridge I just defended. Target empty once, empty unknown. Destroy target empty.
We just discovered that someone infiltrated a mole into one of our. We allowed him to move about freely, hoping that he might reveal his true purpose. But he picked up. Our security force was sent out after him. But the MT's mobility, in addition to out, if he makes it to the neighboring sector.
Okay, our job is to destroy our target. Getcha. Well, it should allow us to buoy the radar thing. Radar thing.
Raven, the target is on the move. Don't let him escape.
I'm not going to try to let him escape, but no guarantees.
Engaged.
I've got a Raven on my tail. Help!
Kinda seems to struggle a bit with walls. Oh, then I destroyed him. Have I won?
It worked. They took the bait.
Apparently not.
That last one was a decoy. The real target is up ahead.
Okay, so I should probably just give some speed. He... Follow. Okay, we're getting closer. But you know, my energy is not really coming back to me that fast. I mean, I can use the boost, but it's going to fuck over my engine somewhat fierce. Also, I need to actually brake after using it.
The target escaped. Mission failed.
The target did not escape. I'm pretty damn sure I'm right behind it.
Aborting mission.
Ah, yeah, but those sorts of missions are just a fucking pain, aren't they? We are literally using a tank here. How is this any sort of mission for somebody like that? Anscheinend, pretty much not. Destroy the escaping thingy. You know what? Suddenly destroying a bridge sounds a lot better. Like actually, you know, not as painful.
System engaged.
Raven, there isn't much time. Hurry up and set the charges.
Come on, Raven. Fall down. Yes, I'm kind of pressed for time apparently. Okay, how about we first do one side? Then the other side.
You have 3 left.
Okay. Why you would let a freaking tank, by all accounts and purposes,
You
for
have
all of those,
2 left.
is beyond me, of course, but I don't know if the chef lady says that I need to.
1 more to go. All demolition charges planted.
Objective achieved.
Nice. Ah, now we can buy ourselves a nice little better raider thing. Honestly though, we really need a better booster thing. For all intents and purposes, that thing is just not up to snuff. Basically, we need more energy. Oh, no, where is it? There it is. High performance shoulder radar. Now let's build that into our little thing. It eats a lot more things and it's heavier. But hey, that's 180 more in things. Next, I think yeah, probably a better booster would be nice. What would a booster cost? Okay, the best one costs 82,800. Max boost per month chain, energy drain is kind of high. I mean, I can probably buy myself this one. It's a small improvement. Or we save up and buy this one, the 31,700 one. And that's basically just 2 missions, when you think about it, but this means we have to do 2 missions successfully. Safeguard water supply is it's sounding tempting.
Barrel Dam has been seized. The perpetrators insist in an attempt to force our hand. They're threatening to release a cannon. The forces holding the dam are composed of helicopters and small MTs. Neither pose a threat. They've executed the plan quite cleverly. While we play for time, you must...
Okay, my job is to destroy something. Well, no, disarm it. If I destroy it, it's gonna be a problem, isn't it? I need to disarm it.
Footholds are limited. Maneuver carefully.
Are you fucking kidding me? Have you not listened to when I said that I'm...
Engaged.
Did you not listen when I said that I'm a freaking... tank? You know... I'm not even hiding it very well. I'm a tank.
Gate 5 opened.
Could you stop stopping me in the middle of, you know, doing business? Okay, apparently open gate 5, wherever that is. So then, where's gate 5? Problem is, if I don't know where I'm supposed to be going, basically running a bit blind. Why did you change their weapon there?
Cannot unlock gate.
Great. The problem is I don't know where gate 5 is.
Cannot unlock gate.
Okay, let's take it carefully. We don't have a time limit set. So I guess in the long run we would win. Get a bit closer, little bitch boy. Okay, that thing is just fucking sucky, isn't it? Gate 5. Where is gate 5 gonna be? Are you kidding me? There's nothing in here. Okay, maybe I need to jump to the last one. Where is the last one actually? In here. Turn please, my little tank. I know you don't like that, but please do turn. But it really doesn't like it. You're actually hitting it.
Gate 6 opened.
I do remember seeing gate 6 though. I think that was somewhere up there, wasn't it? Yeah, let's go inside before we get actually destroyed. Was it in here? No, it wasn't. And that's one further. Bleh. Navigation is difficult. Well, at least we got inside somewhere. Now this is where gate fucking 7 was. Was it straight ahead where gate 6 was? Yes, it was. And the good thing is in close quarters I can do some nasty things.
The water blocking the way has been released.
You're telling me the gate 7 is now open. Because that's what it sounds like to me. Moving hard, call. That should be enough. Also, please stop shooting me. I can't move.
Objective achieved.
Okay, we did it. That was good. Well, we can hopefully get ourselves a better booster so that when next time we chase something, we actually do not outright fucking fail. Would be kinda neat, wouldn't it be? Okay, I need 3,700. Is it? Put in the new booster. Okay, so that thing gets auto-equipped because it's a necessary part to actually use your thing. I see. Okay, let's say one more mission with our new booster and then we'll be over and done with for the moment. Destroy all enemy forces. Which sounds easy enough.
Raven, we need your help to carry out a classified. Many portions of this area were damaged in a series of earthquakes a few years back. However, someone seems to be ignoring this fact, as there are signs of activity every. The intruders are in Sector 513. You're being permitted access to the area.
And my job is to destroy everybody. Gotcha. Nice, easy search and destroy mission. Ah, sounds easy enough.
System engaged.
AC located. Its crests.
Let's see if I give it enough range to actually, you know, reasonably work its way through. And it actually does a nice amount of damage. If given enough time to actually properly load. Okay, I can't really pass through here.
I don't understand. The sector looks untouched.
I'm pretty sure we're doing more damage at this point than the actual enemies in the sector. Come on out. Not sit down just yet. Now it's tempting game, but
AC crossback identified.
oh, it doesn't sound good. I don't like fighting ACs. They are a pain in the ass. I mean, quite literally they are a pain in the ass. I'm a pain in the ass. So, you know, honestly you could say I'm just honest. Okay, we dealt with that. Okay, first the flying little tentacles. And I missed again. Good thing I have my good rifle. Otherwise I'd actively be in trouble. As long as we keep him nice and locked on, he gets a nice amount of damage. Yeah, no chance of that one. Or at least not a reasonable chance of hitting him. He is an AC unit, he is quite capable of taking some punishment. Come on. Come on, you little bitch boy. Jesus Christ, that pit was far too... I definitely need a better rifle.
What's going on here?
And I especially need missiles that actually fire in front and not up first.
Objective achieved.
Because that seems like a very bad thing to do. Well then, we have a better booster, we have better radar. I'm almost tempted to get myself another better rifle. The controller ordered Sector 302 sealed the other day. Please be advised that this area is now off limits. The closure was deemed necessary in order to counter the recent increase in terrorist activity. The philosophies of these responsible are in direct conflict with those in the controller. The situation has spun out of control. We're exploring a number of different options for dealing with this threat, and we ask that citizens assist us. Aha. Brilliant, thank you for your help. The decision to seal off Sector 513 was that of the controller. You must follow order. Rules governing layout are set in place for a reason. They maintain the delicate balance of our existence. Any sort of reckless activity has the potential to cause irreparable harm. We must rely on the controller if there is to be any hope for those living here. Please keep this in mind. This is the only refuge we have. No harm must come to it. So now the truth. The sector was in fact closed due to damage sustained in an earthquake. Until next time, Raven. Whatever happened in the sector, I don't think it was closed because of earthquake damage. According to everything I've been able to uncover, those who breached the sector were members of the underground organization, Union. This is the group thought to be behind the number of recent uprisings. They are considered a threat to layout, because many of their ideas conflict with those enforced by the controller. Really what they are trying to achieve, though, remains unknown. Oh yeah, think about it. There have been an unusual number of sector closures during recent years. Could Union activities have something to do with this? What is going on in layout? Who knows? I don't know. You don't know. Nobody really knows. Maybe. We'll find out the next time. then this shall be, much as I hate to say it, in the end, it is during the week, and after all, I do not have, sadly, all the time in the world. That's actually the fun thing, even after going out and celebrating very much, you know, Corona conforma, I still have to get up in the morning and I still have to do my job. What a pain in the ass. Well, that in mind, I shall beat you at you for the moment. Have a good one and all of that, and as for easily nameable ones, we have none in this case. And so, as for the more lurking kind of people, I do appreciate you dropping by. Have a good one, everyone, and see you soon, as in tomorrow. Probably tomorrow evening. I probably will be in the quote-unquote office, basically at home, in the afternoon, but still have a bit of stuff in front of me, so no promises, but I'll try to squeeze in a small playtime. For the moment though, once again, have a good one, and see you soon.